Welcome everyone to this episode of Mystic Steve. This is an introductory video, so I'm going to be talking about what this channel is all about, which is mysticism. Now, this topic here is something that I believe has really gone out of favor in humanity over the last decades and even centuries. In fact, I would argue that today, people are the least mystical in history. So that if we took a time machine and went back, at each point further back we would go, people would be more mystical than they are today. People were more mystical in the Middle Ages. They were more mystical in ancient times. And if you want to see max mysticism in humanity, you're talking the cavemen. All right, when you are talking cavemen, everything was mystic. All right, you know, the deer that they were hunting had mystical powers. The rock that they were using to hunt was mystical. Everything was mystical, and the stars were mystical. The sky, the water, everything they did, and there were even entire professions around this, like doctors. And they would prescribe herbs and do different types of rituals to heal you. So yeah, mysticism has really fallen out of favor. But I have also noticed that there's been a little bit of a comeback with this new generation. This new generation seems to be more interested in things like astrology than, say, kids were when I was a kid in the 90s. So, what type of mysticism are we going to explore here? Well, mysticism of all types. All right, I leave no stone unturned. Every religion, every mythology, every culture, every possible aspect of mysticism here will be explored. All right, I'm really big into the stars. I'm really big into mythology. I like to dig up old myths and tales and legends from every single culture. My favorite one that I am researching now is Sumerian astrology. Now, why Sumerian? Well, I feel that those guys are the original gangsters of myth. All right, you know, we talk about the Greeks, and the Greeks certainly have the most material that we can look at, but remember, those ancient Greeks that we look at, when they were around, the Sumerians were ancient peoples to the Greeks, all right? So they would look at those Sumerian myths. And the Sumerians really have the mother of all myths, which is that a superior race of, I guess, aliens came down to Earth, and they were called the Anunnaki, and they ruled over the humans. Now, Sumerians are important because they are arguably the first civilization. They come from Iraq. They were relatively peaceful, and they were mentioned in the Bible. So please like and subscribe my station, and we're gonna have tons of awesome material. So I look forward to continuing. Thank you.